Okay, now we're back. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. Anyway, Zane says his grandfather didn't go to high school. He dropped out of kindergarten. Said it sounded too German. Which is weird that your grandpa was racist by age 5. Wait, your grandpa was 5 when he went into kindergarten? That's the same age as Pia met in kindergarten. I was 3 when I went into kindergarten. Junior kindergarten, anyway. Oh, it shows you that. Is this all leading up to the 4th grade story again? I mean, everything in Piamet's life led to the 4th grade story. That was the peak of her life. Alright, well first we gotta repair. No, we don't. We gotta place frames. Keep that. I'm gonna put the spike ball back on. Honestly, I probably would have had a better luck with the flamethrower. Zane's grandfather pooped his pants in 4th grade and summoned Piamet into our world. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Okay. So we were approached by the Bloody Mantis dude, and we can go there. I kinda don't want to do that though. Yet. I wanna go do this. We're forcing that guy away. Essentially, what I want to do here is go clear the Quail tunnel, so I don't have to run through the fucking desert every time I do Neverburn. In 4th grade, Piamet watched her friend poop. It's true. Her friend was your grandfather. Damn, saying you can call that. The ages match up. If only there was a skilled Trotmobile rider. You're the guy from the UTC. Vanilla, the righteous customer? You couldn't have come at a better time. Some bandits have taken over the Quail tunnel. No trains can get through, and the police were driven away. Please defeat the bandits for us. Come on, leave it to me. Really? Thank you, you're a lightsaber. Talk to the freight manager, Keith. He's in the room next door. Alright, let's see if we die at this. Look the same. Egret potato. The famed produce of Egret Brook. This looks like a fucking shard. You only imagine what Sass's YouTube viewers think of old Pia talk? They probably hear it and they're like, oh, Pia, yes, that person who eats feces. Buddy, you ready? Alright, let's do it. Alright. If you're low on armor, check the cart you're riding on. You should be able to repair your Trotmobile. There we go. Oh yeah, that person from like 8 years ago that used to show up to stream. Exactly. The hell is this? Oh, this is like a mobile fucking cart. Excuse me? Right. Oh shit. This game just moves so fast. Am I not in range to hit it anymore? What? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I can't dodge these, so... Someday we're checking the card I got in here on if I need HP, but this camera angle is awful. There. The problem is I don't know how to get up there and hit it. Game, stop fucking turning me around! What the hell? Still not dead? What the actual fuck is this? Oh crap! You defeated the bandits. Holy shit! Exactly. The Quail Tunnel is clear. Excellent. We did it. That was quite the multi-stage boss fight. Thank you. Now we can resume service to and from Niflheim. Please take this. I got the Quail Tunnel plate. Look at that. Okay, let's make our way back to New Haven. Okay, well, I guess I'm not making my way to New Haven as it's now too late to do so. I'm gonna go to the Lobster Inn. Okay, let's go do the sailor stuff first, and then we can do the Bloody Mantis stuff. I want to finish the quest we're working on. So, Sam, what do you think of this game? It's weird. Well, you're not wrong. So, this game... What are your thoughts on tank controls, actually? Don't mind tank controls in a tank? Okay, so what do you feel about tank controls that use both of your sticks to use? Like the control sticks?
Welcome!
Welcome! They really like focused on the come part of that. You like shoulder button. Okay, so this game's controls use the right and left stick at the same time to do movement. So like if I want to move forward fast, I have to push both the right and the left forward. If I push only the left forward, it goes forward slowly but also turns to the right. It's strange. If I push the right stick forward, he moves slowly but turns to the left. If you hold down with both of them, they'll move somewhat quickly backwards but also block. The beach arachnid. And I'm having a hard time playing this game because I have 30 years of ingrained memory of, well, not quite 30 years because this really didn't become a thing on the PlayStation, but I have like 20 years of muscle memory of left stick or right stick controls the character, left stick or right stick controls the camera. And it doesn't work that way in this. So I'm trying my absolute best to like work with it, but as you can see, I still frequently default into playing a different way, and it doesn't work that way. Just do Eric's episode experiment. I feel like that's when the standard was fun. Yeah, not found, not fun. I mean, fun sure too, because you know they wanted people to have fun with the games more so than to empty all of our pockets as fast as possible. Even though that was still a goal. They realized back then that they could make great games and still achieve that. But by the end of the PS2 era, every game had the same control scheme. Yeah. But, yeah, due to that muscle memory, this part has been rather rough for me to get used to. Alright, let's park our Trotmobile and head back to New Haven. Yes. High ticket to New Haven. Oh, we do have Vision Ranch? Interesting. Yes. Which is mostly a good thing. It makes it a lot easier to pick up and play games, and the games that you need unique controls can do little things like Souls-like using shoulder buttons for attacks. Exactly. Although a lot of other games that aren't Souls-like have started to adapt that control scheme as well. In fact, when I play a Souls-like that doesn't use the shoulder buttons, it feels weird now. Okay, I gotta find the furniture shop here, guys. There's gotta be one. Where is the actual, like, shop section of this town? There's an inn. There's not much to this town, so, like, the shops are probably, like, down here. You'll have to take your thumb off R3 to do strikes, whereas Muso titles appears really good. Yeah, that's true. Fortunately, you don't need a lot of camera control in the Muso games, but it definitely feels weird when you are trying to manipulate the camera and can't. That's the police and fire department. Birds. Something to teach people in MMOs. It's the principle of anytime you have to move your hands for normal controls. Something you teach people in MMOs applies to controllers. Yeah. Okay, so here's a instrument shop.
Welcome.
Welcome. So the finest instruments around there. Got a bunch of instruments now. We have a lot of people on buying X from jump from X and put it on the shoulder button in shooters if jumping is normal. I didn't know people did that because I don't play a lot of shooters, but that's actually good to know. There's a fruit shop, tailor and cosmetics, barber, antiques. Can I get a bed in the antique shop?
Welcome.
I imagine not, but maybe. Not. The movements on Lucio you literally couldn't do with face button down. I always forget that Overwatch is a controller game now too.
Welcome.
Ah. Okay, where is Coney? Probably at my Tromobile line around here. Ball's drop. Spaces. That lever and fucking. I guess I left her in fucking Happy Girl. Sucks to suck, I would say. I don't always say that, payment says that. I hope she's She's over here. I was hoping to ask her out on another date. Give her more sandwiches. I guess she stayed there because... yeah, she's not here. Oh well, we'll meet up with her again, I'm sure. For now, let's go drop some stuff off in my room. Can you go up the stairs, please? Thank you. No, your character is one stick control camera. He moves normally. Camera's a little weird, but... it's only while you're riding the Trotmobile. Let's see here. There. We're all set for our date now. I now have stuff to do in here. I have a bed. I have posters of her best friends. My old captain. Machines have a learning curve to control as part of a machine game. Yeah, I'm just saying 20 years of control is That's not an RC car. Left stick is forward and backwards, and right stick is left and right. How do you feel about RC cars? Alright, let's go give her her sailor's license. That would be how
you found the sailing license.
You handed over the sailing license.
We are in your debt. All that's left is saving up enough money to rebuild our ship.
You're the flower girl with the parrot. I finally found you.
How dare you bust in on us like this?
My apologies. I'm Sir John, and I heard my son Mallow was here.
Oh, I see. He's in there.
He is? Mallow! Dad!
Family reunion, huh?
All right.
Thank you, Captain. Mallow explained everything. I'd like to talk about what we're going to do now. You too, Vanilla. While searching for Mallow, I heard there's an organization out to kill him. Captain Steambot, your shipwreck was no accident, I'm afraid.
It can't be.
Sorry, Captain. It's all my fault.
Blame Mama. Reassure Mama. Point finger at Mama.
No, it's not. You aren't the one who sunk the ship.
He's right, Mallow. Don't blame yourself.
No, Steambot. I think it was a lesson my son had to learn.
No.
At any rate, they're still looking for him. It won't be safe here much longer.
Putting everyone at risk is not a lesson for
I don't want there
yourself.
to be any trouble, so I'm going to move Mallow somewhere safe.
As you wish, but where?
I own a school in Eurydica. It's closed down, so I'm sure nobody would ever think to look there. Which is where you come in, Vanilla. I'd like you to take Mallow to Eurydica. I know you're strong enough to handle it. You entered the UTC.
Sure, I'll take him there.
Thank you. Oh, and equip this on your truckmobile.
Emergency bed part.
Attach this emergency bed and let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Alright, well then. Let's go. Take some milk. Alright. Well, first we'll save. Okay, so we're gonna go to Port Motors. Alright. There. Bye. This frames. Okay, so we passed the emergency bed. Change our plate to be the Quail tunnel. The fuck? Could you imagine being on a bed like that? Injured? I don't hope they can strap you in good. Oh, fuck, that's stupid. We're gonna go on break here, guys. I'll be back in just a few minutes, and then we will continue on with more more Steambot Chronicles.